The boys from American Reunion, Seann, Scott, Jason Biggs, Eugene, Levy. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you.
The movie, hilarious.
Awesome.
What I wanted to know was like, obviously in the movie, the boys, you come across your high school sweethearts, right? You know, Jason, your character's married to her as well. Still, where are your high school sweethearts at this day and age? Do you have any clue? Have any of them popped out of the woodwork to say hello?
Mine haven't. No, but I threw my actual high school reunion last week.
Right.
My high school girlfriend didn't go to. She lived in my town, but went to a Catholic high school a couple towns away, and I was going to try to find her and invite her to my high school reunion. Ultimately, that did not happen. My wife really wanted me to track her down.
Oh, I can imagine she would be very supportive.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah, she
very
was
supportive.
She was very supportive of that idea.
Yeah.
And very disappointed when I just happened to forget to look her up. But I don't know. I'd be curious. What about you? Anyone?
There was a girl that I had a big crush on, and I found out she got divorced.
So you not called her?
You barked back up that
Yeah,
tree?
yeah, I did. I
You're
called
like,
her,
yeah,
and I was
remember when
like-
you shot me down in high school?
Well, I kind of thought maybe I'd have a chance, and then she was such a bitch. She was like, yeah, I haven't seen any of your movies, so you know.
Oh,
I was like,
ouch.
whatever. I didn't ask you. She was like, she was such a bitch about it. And then I saw her on Facebook, and she's fat. She's got kids, all fat and angry now. It's awesome.
But you called her before you found her on Facebook, which is interesting.
I called
That
her.
is interesting.
No, one of my buddies told me that she got divorced and she was still hot. So I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna give this a try. And then that didn't work out. But then she got fat, and then she's angry and not.
Eugene, you don't. Have you ever caught up with a high school sweetheart?
I saw one on a float in the Gay Pride Parade.
That worked out well. Yeah.
Yeah. She went another way. No, I didn't.
Four of his exes have that's happened.
No, I never really, believe it or not, had a high school sweetheart. Never had like a girlfriend in high school. I just kind of restricted, my relationships to, one night. But
Hey, touche.
it was so that's the way it was. No. But I've never had a high school reunion, so I don't know. I actually don't know what that feeling is like going back to see all these, kind of girls that you had, crushes on and.
You actually never went to school.
Not a lot of the time, but I still knew a lot of the people by their first names.
The question I have to ask, Jason, stump penis or real penis?
Real penis.
I don't believe it.
It's just so huge, right?
It's just you either like it was stretched under the lid, or that was a very small lid.
No.
That
was a huge lid.
It was a huge lid, right?
It was a
sizable lid.
sizable lid.
Yeah.
It was a sizable lid.
Did
you saw my? It was a close up
Well,
and then a widened out.
It's Hollywood, right? I didn't know what they
I
could
guess
do
there's
these
all
days.
kinds of movie tricks, I suppose.
no CGI penis
But
in
when
this
you
movie.
get the
injured.
DVD and you can freeze frame at home.
Did you think twice? Did your wife think twice when you told her?
No, she loved the idea. I suggested that I go full frontal.
Yeah.
I did. I think,
That kind of girl.
yeah. She's just that kind of girl. I had no problem with it. Jenny had no problem with it. The truth is,
It would live on forever.
My only problem, if anything, was, if we didn't have a scene that I thought compared at least to that pie scene, that sort of.
Yeah, right.
And it's not to say that if we didn't do this, that we wouldn't have had it. Maybe it would have been something else. But at the time that I made the suggestion, I don't think we had it. And I made the suggestion, and Hayden and John, our writer-directors, took my suggestion and my apparent willingness to do this and ran with it and came up with this great idea that made sense in the context of the movie. And
Nice.
and there's the scene. And there's my penis.
Smallzy surgery.
NovaFM.com.au